Hey, good morning, good morning. Happy Bitcoin Pizza Day. Hope everyone's got time for a quickie. I'm getting rusty at this shit, I swear to God. What did I take one day off? How's everybody doing? What the hell is going on around here? Who's coming up? I gotta get on the ferry and get to Boston to meet my father, and I'm bringing my son. So this is 3 generations at a Red Sox game. Let's see how that goes. We've done it before. I won't say we do it every year. It's not like that kind of thing. Would be cool though. It's supposed to be 90 something degrees in Boston today. Looking forward to it. Better be in the shade. Fenway is an old park, dude. They are not they're not thinking about shade. They're not thinking about old people. My dad is like, what is my dad? He's like coming up on 80. 70, 70, late 70s? Shit. How old is my dad? He was born in 49. So what does that make him? 2022 minus 1949. He's 73. All right, so I fucking exaggerated. What are you gonna do? Donnie, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What up, man? Good morning to
What
everybody.
up, man?
I just,
I appreciate you, my dude.
I'm glad.
Donnie's been on it this morning.
So I just wanted to kind of chime in. I think it's really cool that there's going to be the 3 generations hanging out, man. Fucking, I gave my son the middle name of Clifford. I have the middle name of Clifford, and my great grandfather had the middle name of Clifford. And so I really find joy, and I think that those types of things are very important for families.
Definitely, man. I was just racking my brains thinking about the last time that we actually did this, and I was remember we have a picture actually of the last time. I had my daughter with us too, but yeah, we had a picture outside the stadium. Me, my father, and my son.
So I got a picture that I'll DM to you, man, because it's really freaking cool, and I think you'll appreciate the value behind it. I was a baby in the picture, so it's not like I'm doxing myself or nothing, but it has my great grandma, my great grandma, my
You
spring.
never know about these people. They'll be like analyzing your baby picture.
Somebody finds me from my baby picture alone, and I got $100 for them.
I know that baby. I
I
know that.
know that baby. Oh shit! I absolutely love this. This is why I get up here.
Yeah, man. And you know what? It brings up the whole generational thing. Like that's the vibes in Crow Fam. Like nobody's grinding for the quick buck. Everybody's long term generational wealth type shit. That's what I'm here for. Oh, mix it in the DeFi on a Sunday. Yo, speaking of which, we don't have a lot of time, and I want to fucking pack everything in to like a half hour if we can. Who's making loot dollar with me? Anybody? Anybody? Oh, of course the Watcher is. The Watcher, the Watcher loves Sky G as much as I do. Sky G till I die. G. Sky G is back up. Dark G is still over Peg. V3 Dark G, by the way, shout out V3S Finance. V3 Dark G is on Peg. So if you guys aren't following what I'm doing, let me just break it down real quick. You got the Sky G staked in the boardroom, right? Dark Gang Finance. You take they're paying like 5% daily right now. And we're sitting on like 42 Sky Gs at this point. Take the Dark G that they give you, go over to V3S Finance. And there's like maybe one day left in this pool, but I swear to God, it's up to like 16% daily. You take your Dark G, V3 Dark G pair, you stick it in that bitch. Ho! Now we're talking. Now we're making that money, baby. Watching knows what I'm talking about.
So, uh, yeah, I was jumping in on loot dollar saying, "Oh, give me the rundown." So,
I'm saying it's like it's the whole game all over again. We got the boardroom just opened. It's not even you can't even claim your rewards over there yet. But holy shit, man, the dynamics between loot dollar and treasure, that's been wild. I've been
So is
selling treasure. I sell treasure when it hits like 140 and I buy the shit out of loot dollar when it's at like 40 cents.
so it's like basically a direct like terror setup, or
Basically, but like this is the thing is
oh,
like we talk about this stuff and we can't put like a positive or negative spin on it because look how much everybody loved Terra and Luna before it collapsed, right? So it's really just like it's tough to dial it down to one thing, but like it's not about getting in early and getting out. It's about doing it right. And I swear we're not like jaded in thinking that it can be done right. You know what I mean?
um, yeah, yeah. I just don't know, unfortunately, if some of our current attempts are the final ones, and who knows what it's called, if it even makes it, because the regulators are all over it now. Terror was all they bloody needed, and sure enough, it looks like they did it themselves, yourself, threatening the dollar and whatever, because they couldn't attack USDC other than to like steal funds, like steal actual dollars. Let's put it that way. Anyway, I'm being extremely conspiratorial there. But in terms of our printers, let's just call them, yeah, we're just so much more fragile to the likes of that. And you've got a DM from me, Alpha, where I'm just starting to get a bit more vocal about it all and saying, we really got to be careful. We got to be careful. Definitely don't overdo it. Take it as a fun token play. See how many of the tokens you can make with F all invested, other than to be like Alpha and surfing the waves daily. 'Cause it's a full-time job for you. You can see all this happening. But for the others, can be a dangerous thing. So,
Super, super dangerous. So fucking
yeah.
dangerous that I feel like we should talk about that for the next 17 minutes because, like, I swear to God, everybody, including people close to me, including people that, like, are in my real life that check into these spaces, have lost money. Lost money on shit that I make money on. So, like, it's not that it blows my mind, it's that it's exactly what Watcher just said. You have like if you want to do what I'm doing, you gotta know exactly what these tokens are doing and why they're doing it. And if you don't see that big picture, like then really just fuck with it, like Watcher was saying. Like have fun with it. But yeah, man,
Yeah.
don't lock up all your Sky G like I did, because that's yeah, you gotta ride it all the way down. That's part of the game.
Yeah, because in a 50% retracement or whatever, you can sell off as much before it happens or during it and just, ease losses or whatever, especially if it's all thinking in Crow rather than dollar value. If you were thinking in Crow up for a lot of this, then you'd probably be quite happy, like the likes of me, to see the discounts available again. The CRO value in some cases has gone nowhere, or, is in the case of Dark Gang relying on a peg, which hopefully dark crypto will recover. Now that's a pretty mammoth task in and of itself, but at the same time, unless we see serious malicious actors, then we should, if you're thinking in Crow, that's the way to put it. If you're thinking in Crow, then it's cool. Hang out, get the percentages, all of this. But right now, we're probably due a serious further retracement, even in CRO, for the next while. So you just got to think that way. I'm going to accrue it while I can, not dollar value. You know,
And
that's
that's why I
certainly
get
not going to
excited.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I think about my not value, but just like what I'm building, whether it's bags or products, it's like all of it is made at a Crow. So I think I'm actually denominating everything in my head in Crow because like when any of these projects do their little pumps and you swap it back to Crow, and you're doubling your Crow. I mean that's what I get excited about because it's so much easier to build.
Yeah, that should have been, hopefully for most post pump, the aim to was to just accrue CRO in the last while, and we've been talking about it the whole time. Think and Grow. We've said that definitely. We're on record slash have been, you know. And if you've done that the entire time, if you've been thinking that way and not panicking about your dollar value, then we're still in a good spot because we're back to a recovery point. It's literally kind of pre-pump, and the market is sort of back at pre C19. So it's an interesting place where, yeah, the economy is dangerous and stuff, but we've cooled off essentially after all of the madness.
Yeah, I mean the overall crypto market cap is back at 1.35 trillion, which I think is, yeah, it's almost back to where we were. So it's like, I mean, we can never say where it's going. We never have. But again, even if there is a retracement with Crow, how, how because of the fact that I started buying it under 10 cents, I never really start to think about it in the sense that it's low unless I start thinking about it lower than 10. So like even 16 I can get excited about. 15, 16. But when you say
Yeah,
retracement, what are you thinking?
long term, I would say that like in US dollars as well, because I need to be careful. I'm always seeing some euros here and there where I've set them that way, because I like to keep an eye on that too. But I don't know, is 5 cents achievable? I think possibly, just based on the market, the sentiment, the regulations, the economy, all sorts of huge factors. It's going to be a tough one, I think. But it was a smart move. Things like on their part, I know it was tough the way they went about it, but moving the reward schedule when they did as well was probably very smart. If you look at it, a lot of us are probably going to restake to get the 6 months out of it. So that's a boost for them
If they give me
pre
the card
this.
this time, I
If
swear to
they give you
God,
the card.
I'll do it. I
Do you
swear to God,
you
I'll do
you
it.
said
But
you have a
that's really
Coinbase
funny,
card.
bro. You say 5 cents, and all of the sudden, I've got a new feeling in my stomach. Because now we're talking about Crow lower than I started buying it. So
Yeah.
I think that's really like the
It's
the
it's
hot
it's
button.
it's possible, and like obviously that's a pretty hefty drop in market cap and stuff, but it's just if we look at it as a broader scheme to now with liquidity moving out into either stables or like ETH and BTC and things like that. Just even seeing the general narrative in the market, that's just the way it is. It's almost, that thing of like there's trust for nothing now other than Bitcoin and ETH. You hear people saying that. Now you see why we were saying X, Y, and
That's
Z.
what I've seen all morning. All the tweets I've seen from the big accounts, that's the vibe. It's like, it's not even do it now. It's looking back like, why didn't I? More Bitcoin, more ETH. Like, that's the vibe. And it's interesting. It's definitely interesting.
Very, very. I mean, it's possible if you're just staying small to see CRO as their own ETH, so to speak. And you can always think as a third part of the cycle, what will I do towards ETH with what happens here on CRO? And we're going to have plenty of marriage there, because we're on Cosmos and all that kind of stuff. And there's another one we should keep an eye on is Cosmos, Atom, the entire ecosystem there,
These
because
are
we're
what I
feeding
keep
it,
my eye on, bro. I watch Cosmos, Atom, I watch ETH, Bitcoin, I watch Crow, and of course I'm watching, dark game, dark finance, and loot finance. Um, but like, yeah, that's what I fucking. It's an interesting dynamic too because you watch who goes down when and why, and you look at Adam really holding strong over $10. Um, I
It's that
remember, I remember
IBC
when Adam was
play.
holding strong at $40. You know,
Yep. Yeah, and it's just market moves at the end of the day. It's not like the company's bad because they're back down or whatever. It's but that underlying fundamental of what the product is, that's what's going to keep that strong and why there isn't, much motive to attack
that's the
it or.
strongest product in crypto in general. Fuck DeFi. Like Atom, Cosmos SDK, IBC protocol, like that is the fucking game.
Yeah,
Sorry.
anything that connects things and, makes building easier and all these kinds of things, the integrations, gaming, bringing financial protocols elsewhere in Web 2, things that do that, all of that stuff will be pretty much gold, I wonder, in the next while. But I had to say as well on Dark Crypto, did you see them jumping over to FTM with Dark Opera?
Yeah, can you explain this? Because I did not put enough time into reading up on that.
The only sentiment thing I saw was just like they liked the chain and etc. Um, but I'm not exactly sure how it's all working, to be perfectly honest, because I haven't dug deep enough. But there's all these weird, like, I think it's even like Dark Boo and Dark, just weird token names. But basically, as far as I can tell, we just have it's just an extended Frax with more um, fractionalized tokens over on Phantom, if you know what I mean. So it's the same thing as Dark Crypto have going, and just expansive. Only they've partnered with Spooky Swap and a few other tokens in the Phantom ecosystem to create exactly what we see essentially on Dark Crypto on Chronos, and the same kind of yield opportunities and all this kind of stuff. But I'm wondering how it feeds back, to be perfectly honest. So I don't know enough. I only briefly saw it during the week, and then when I saw the list of tokens and things like that, I was like, okay, I recognize some of that. I can tell it's just we're literally repeating the process over here on Phantom. So I don't know. Hopefully it's a grab and you're going to bring it back over, Dark
That would be
Crypto.
nice, but even beyond that, bro, just the fact that you and I can read into the situation and see where it's going, even if we don't feel like we know where it's going, like what you just said is a jump from what I understood, and I already see the bigger picture of it. And yeah, it would be great if the liquidity came back, but even just the connection of the chains and the flow of liquidity and the networking effect of having these connections is like not only so exciting that I've been swearing and now my wife is upset with me, but like, bro, getting in early. Like if they make these kinds of moves and we're ready to move liquidity with them across chains, like there's serious potential there
Yeah, I think maybe,
and danger.
maybe, well, yeah, also. But if we're thinking in Crow, we're seeing it as fun, we're playing it safe, and anything that's offered is seen as you're buying it in, it's a sunk cost, it's product or whatever, a membership to a club, then the NFTs might be a smart one coming next because that's a lot of liquidity. And I think if they're smart about it and offer some sort of cross-chain incentive where, one bot and C or maybe even two bot and Zero, two bot and Phantom is one on the opposite chain, things like that might be a cool mariage. Who knows? But it's how the hell do you put that together? I just like it's not that it's fishy, it's just like please don't leave. Concentrate on getting us back to Peg with Crow because that was a good idea. And we were pretty stable at the moment because we were so tiny. The market hit us hard and everything. But if you watched what happened to MMF and all of that, and the span between then and now with the Terra thing and the overall market sentiment, it's pretty, savvy run of it. Like it stumbled and everything, but took it well enough until a proper market dip and hard kind of knock on the head. So in terms of losing the peg, like like is there any point in pointing at whatever has done that? Like, as long as we can repair it and bring it back up, as long as the bond system is active and working and we get back there, cool. But it's just like, okay, why is there this huge Dark Opera Phantom launch pre the NFT rumors we heard without having done that first, coming back to Peg and stuff? So, yeah, unfortunately, it's like, yeah, hopefully you put some of that back here on Chronos.
Yeah, man, we see a lot of that, and that's what really irks the community is like things moving forward before we feel like other things are finished. Same with loot finance. Like people will hit me in the DMs daily because I talk about loot all the time. And they're confused about the looters NFT and where that went. They feel like that, got brushed over for loot finance. They ask about Loot Token. I mean, we used to be all over Loot Token back in December, January, and it makes sense when you look at it from the from just a strictly business perspective. But then, when you look at it from the community side, it's very easy to feel like things get left behind for newer, shinier things.
Yeah, like I don't see a lot of talk about the fact that the Darkness, the Nest share token got absolutely smashed. Um, and I'm wondering how. It's funny, to be honest. There must have been large holdings that weren't locked because that locking system seemed fairly solid. There was an 8 day, I think, or 7 day epoch, expansion range, like, or contraction, whichever. Um, which seemed fairly safe. So you know the way, just to explain that to people, if you're in the boardroom, you're looking at the next time it's going to print off rewards, it says you will receive in the next epoch. Those turnovers, they're just a turnover time. Some of them are shorter, longer, etc. Darkness, which was the share token for Darkness US dollar stable coin, um, had an epoch, like an expansion amount range of 7 days, so a whole week that it would be locked up, and its own sort of penalties and penalties for withdrawing, and lock range. Like, so if you any action basically made you lock it up again for at least an amount of epochs, which I think was four, so an entire month then. So it was interesting to see it drop off the map so fast. And DUSD is currently at 80 something cents at least, I think, which is worrying again. So it's like, let's keep up the work here, guys, and promotion and all of that, spending on Chronos, keep the excitement going in that, because you kind of see that now with the Meerkats. Like, I prefer NFT launches to tokens. It shows like this is where it's at, like the club, the community. I'm looking at them going, those things are badass. That's so cool. That's what it's all about now. I don't think we needed
Yeah,
NUSD, but
dude,
that's fine,
that is the money. That's the money right there. Because look at what the Meerkats have done with the NFT drops, and then look at how the token launches have gone. Every NFT drop has been full hype into full positivity into like full blown rocket mode. And then the tokens, it's hit or fucking miss, man. And we're on like our 30th token at this point. And I think it's a lot of human psychology involved because how do we deal with failures? How do we don't like looking back and we don't like thinking about losses or failures. And the way that we deal with them in Web3 is actually kind of interesting because they do kind of get brushed under the rug, whether it's tokens, projects, or people. You know, um, we don't like talking about it. I don't like talking about it in Coffee and Cro or the Jungle. Like people that have been in here in the past 6 months, steady, that ended up not being very cool. Like I don't like talking about it because it brings the vibe down in here, and
Where did I
it
go?
but like it's important. It's important. It's important that we talk about past failures. I mean, that's what we do in here with our personal stuff, with our personal stories, and that's how we help each other. Talking about mistakes, but like it is hard when you dial it in on specific projects, people, or tokens, and that's really
Yeah,
kind of what we're trying to do.
like I worry about, let's say, the spiral crash, the whole people should know it's totally a potential thing. It would actually be kind of unfortunately
To
easy.
any stable coin, any
Any
algorithmic
stable
stable
coin
coin.
and any ecosystem, and at this stage something as small as this, it would actually be unfortunately easy to play. Now the only thing that would be to our advantage there is the semi-centralization of the chain. It's very small in terms of the validators and things like that, so they could course and team up in order to potentially save us in a certain situation, but that's if it could be caught and everything. I think if you look at it, imagine everything crashed. Let's say there's a lot of things went to zero or whatever. If you look just to the right of me as I'm viewing it right now, there's no sunk cost there in WTF and MJ's profiles. There is a sunk cost, sorry, but there's no loss there. That's what you have. You still have the product after all. And that's why the tokens are such a difficult one, because it does actually, its value completely and utterly lost. If the floor is somewhere and you're giving out, it's kind of like, well, look, you have your product. Why are you giving out about, let's say your car being of a certain secondhand value. Um, and that's the really difficult point we're going to have to deal with now as we continue downwards and again try and protect ourselves in such a fragile little printing ecosystem of our own. As long as we're educated about it, though, we can do a lot to protect ourselves.
That's why this education is so valuable, and that's why I would put everything I've made so far into it, and I am putting everything we've made so far into it. Like the education to get this community on the same page with building, because it's such a delicate and small ecosystem. We have that potential for the negative, right? But we have the same potential to the upside. So, like you were saying with the validators, what we could do there, or even just the fact that like low liquidity projects have the same kind of potential upside. When you have low liquidity, you can have volatility to the upside that's just ridiculous, pretty much. And we see it on Kronos, and we like we do it with Thunder all the time. And I think I should actually take this very short moment that we have here to break down that for the next week, because of the fact that Thunder is back down to like maybe 2x launch, this is the perfect time, not just for the treasury, but for the community to take your Thunder while it's low, pair it with Cro while Cro is low, and you get your LP tokens on Crodex. Now we're ready for the upswing. Everybody builds their bags together, then you push it up together. And like when we can do these types of things as a group, and everyone can visualize and actually like realize financially these types of potentials to the upside, I don't know, man. I get excited about it. Truck, you better say something, bro, because like I gotta get on the boat in like 5 minutes.
What's up, man? What's up?
What up?
What's up, bro? I'm
What's
over
up?
here degenning, man. I think I'm feeling some type of way. I'm 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 taking offers on my cat. Rank 342. I'm taking offers on him. Got a naked
Oh,
green noise cat over here.
Bro, we can see it.
Yeah.
Are we doing it live? Because like I'll give you whatever the fuck you want. What do
Yo.
you want?
I mean, I'm shooting for about 70K, Crow. But like I said, I'm taking offers.
I like your style. I want
what's the
70K,
floor?
bro.
What's the floor at the moment?
Damn the floor. This is a rank 342. Green noise. Check out the earring. Nah, we're not doing that. 5 trait. We'll
What is
just
green
rank it.
noise? Is that a fur color?
Yeah, that's a fur color, bro.
All
Like,
right.
I mean,
I'm obviously not in the fucking cool kids
You
club.
know what? I gotta
so with
disagree with you there,
Tell him,
Alpha.
Jimmy. Please
Oh,
do.
it is.
I
It is a
repeat, and I
70K.
gotta disagree with you too, the Chronos Watcher.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Who else?
Nobody else.
WTF in a truck? I'm gonna disagree with you too.
Oh, don't disagree with him. He's not one to disagree with.
Is he afraid of an otter? Disagreeing with him?
He's
You,
not afraid of
sir,
anything.
don't know what you're talking about.
I say good day, sir.
good day, Jimmy.
I
Jimmy,
want you
do
to
me a huge
explain your
favor.
argument
Jimmy,
clearly.
Jimmy. All right, I'm gonna explain the argument, but Jimmy, I'm gonna send you my ox addy, and I'm gonna need you to send me 20,000 crow.
20,000?
I still need Jimmy's ox addy because I still have the fucking crow soldier in my wallet,
I'm waiting
burning
for a
a
good
hole. I've
moment
been
to
trying
sell
to
it.
send it to you for a month.
Well, you know what? Time is not of the essence Soldiering is of the essence. And I'm going to all these shitcoin rooms. Don't care how, don't care why. Telling them they gotta move to Crow. I was in a Terra Luna room a month ago. A month ago, okay? Saying,
Back before it was a shitcoin.
well, it's even worse than a
It
Oh,
shitcoin,
was.
actually.
oh.
It's actually even worse than a shitcoin. I don't know a single shitcoin that goes up 50% in one night and then goes down 100% the next night. Anyway, um, yeah, I was telling them, Crow, it has a lot of technology. For one, it has an exchange. For two, it has a debit card. Three, it has a chain and it's got some dApps on the chain. The dApps aren't very good, to be honest, and the NFTs suck ass, but, it doesn't really matter. They're like, well, but we got our 20% on UST. I'm like, who cares about your stupid 20% on UST? Like, well, but we have all these NFT marketplaces and crypto wallet banking solutions and on ramps, and we got DeFi, leverage, forex trading. I'm like, who the fuck cares about any of that stuff? Like, we got multi-chain functionality, swaps with Avalanche, native integrations of UST assets across different. It's like, who cares about that stupid, stupid stuff? But we also got lots of games building on us right now, and we're worth a lot more than you are. I'm like, you know what? Go fuck yourself. And he did fuck himself with his own fist. Once the UST pummeled into the ground, he messaged me, said, Jimmy, you're right. I literally took my fist, I put it up my asshole, and now I can only talk with my fist in my mouth. It
Is he
moves
an
my
otter
mouth
now?
up and down like a puppet, like a puppet.
And that's how you do it.
Yep.
I'll apologize to Nat on Jamie's behalf,
I know. I
but
hope she doesn't listen
It's a
back to it.
Sunday morning.
I know
It's
she's
God's
yeah,
day.
yeah, of
Otters don't
course.
care what day it
Um,
is. They only care about one thing only. How much
Bitcoin pizza
money
day.
you gonna make on them corners?
Them corners.
Crow.
Them crow corners.
You know what?
Some of
But
But
I
crow
do
I
have
have to
corners.
something to
say,
call out Kronos Watcher. He's an Irish guy. And as someone who met Michael Collins, as someone who believes in the original vision before Eamon Delaware took over the Republic and turned it into a
De
fascist
Valera,
Catholic
yeah,
dictatorship, I firmly believe that he's not a Crow soldier. He's not a Crow soldier. And I'll give you a variety of
no, I'm
reasons
here
why.
to take Everton from
For
Crow back
one,
to Ireland.
Blasphemy.
he drinks
Mother era,
coffee.
yeah.
I back
On
in
a
the day
Sunday.
there was not a single Irishman who drank coffee. That was like a relatively
Absolutely
1980s
not true.
thing. Are you
Absolutely not
serious?
true.
During Michael Collins' era, there was coffee. You must be
We actually
joking.
were being into good coffee, believe it or
In the
not. Roasters
1920s.
are a thing
In the
You got to
in
take his
1920s.
Ireland
word
here.
for it.
I have to say on Terra though, that's a great example of how an actual chain and technically a good chain could be crushed out of nowhere. And I think it's really good to learn about because one of the things was that Dogon was incredibly cocky and he did screw himself. Jimmy was right in saying
Well,
that.
you know what, dude? There are a lot of
Betting
coffee
even on
founders,
the
though.
stability of his chain, like betting on the stability of your chain was
Okay, let me ask you a
asking
question,
for
Cronus
trouble.
Watch. Who's more cocky,
Yeah,
Justin Sun or Do Kwon?
that's an
Or Jimmy.
interesting one. Yeah, the
But you see,
latter
the
might
point of
actually
that
be the
question is
answer.
that you only know how cocky someone is in comparison, right? When everything fails, like when he can't put the money where his mouth is, then we make fun of him, right? But in truth, the people who founded most of these chains, like Charles Hoskinson, is a very cocky guy, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yep,
Sure of
I
himself. I
mean,
think
like, I
yeah,
don't know a
cocksure.
founder of a single chain except for
projects
Vitalik
a lot.
who's not a cocky guy. I don't know a single one. I cannot think of one. Because once you get into the top 10 chains, pretty much they're worth billions and they think they did everything. And it's a highly liquid market. So they have to constantly market themselves as they
So
know
basically,
everything, all knowing, all
that
seeing. They're the
you
Mordors,
lead
the
dev.
all seeing eye of Saruman's of crypto.
Ooh, that's
Well,
a nice analogy.
that's kind of the nice thing about Chronos and Crypto.com. I will say, slight exception to
It's not
that
in the top
rule.
10, though.
Slight, Apple-ish behavior in how they go about, running their entire product and what they introduce and what they do and how they do it. So that's what excites me, and such interesting foundations being based in such interesting places in the world. All of those things, very much trying to work with the regulations and all of that, which will be very
Can I respond?
interesting in the EU. So yeah, that's what I like about them at the same time.
Let me respond. Potatoes. In Ireland, you like potatoes. And you know what?
You
Michael
sounded
That is
kind of
the
McGuinness
worst
Brazilian.
Irish
Was that
accent I've
Brazilian?
ever heard,
Yeah,
Jimmy.
that's what I
wasn't
heard.
trying to
With the
be an Irish
Spanish
accent, okay?
twang.
Oh, all right,
Yeah.
good.
I wasn't trying to be. Well,
Go
for
ahead, though.
by what would let's say for the record, Eamon de Valera was half Spanish,
De
so I can get away with it.
Valera. It's Deval.
It's a Spanish last name, dude. You can't fucking
It's not
pronounce it like an Irish
Delavera.
person.
It's De Valera.
His father was Spanish.
Even if it was Spanish, yeah, it'd be De Valera, man. Just Google the fucking
It's a
spelling, will
fucking
you? Anyway,
Spanish
go on.
name, man. I can pronounce it any way I
Fucking get
want.
the Googling, Jimmy. Jesus fucking
Anyway,
Christ.
so my point about this is that we live in a time in which people no longer eat potatoes. Okay? They're trying to
That's
pretend like they're
Spanish.
all
That's
software
definitely
geniuses.
Spanish for potato.
That's not my point. Not my point. Everyone thinks they're geniuses. I guarantee you, right now, as Charles Hoskinson is twiddling his thumbs thinking about his next video he's going to do for YouTube, he's thinking, I'm so smart. Everyone wants to listen to me. Let me retweet my own videos and like them.
I
Like my
don't
own
think
videos.
Chris thinks he's a genius, though. That's the one thing I like about him, and he
He's not in the
hasn't
top.
been
It's not.
very
Kronos is not in the
cocky.
top 10. But the thing is, Do Kwon was in the top 10. Luna was in the top 10 for at least, what, like 6 months? That's a pretty
Yeah,
long
but
time in
look at
crypto.
this is a very
Yep.
important point, Jimmy. Look at the top 10 in the past 10 years. Or
Okay,
yeah,
fuck off with the past 10 years. Fucking crypto has barely been around 10 years. What are you saying? Come
barely,
on.
barely. All right, let's do 6 years. Let's do 6 years.
6 years? One
The
second.
top
Let me think about
10
that for a
for
second.
the past 6
Are you
years,
sure
the
about
top
6 years?
10,
It's a long time. Polkadot
there's
hadn't even
only
IPO'd. ICO'd. Like most of the chains haven't even ICO'd by then.
how many
Jimmy, he's
coins other
totally
than
right.
Bitcoin have stayed in the top 10 for the past 4 years, let's say?
Yeah,
Okay,
if you
4
haven't
years.
done it,
4 years.
Jimmy, like you should look at this stuff. Like, and a lot of even protocols today are
Let
just
me think about
spin-offs
that.
of
Well, let me
other
just say that
others, and
Brad
there's tens of
Garlinghouse.
thousands of cryptos ever. Like, it's fucking nuts.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, Brad Garlinghouse. So, in the last 4 years, the top 10 has changed positions only a few times. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP pretty much top three for those 4 or 5 years. Then below that, what we had was, your typical kind of uh, EOS, Neo. We never hear about the founders of those chains anymore. They're gone. Then 2021 comes around, Cardano gets in the top 10. Okay? Now, the truth is that Dogecoin is really Elon Musk is the CEO of Dogecoin. We all know that to be true, right? So Dogecoin's up there in the top 10, right? It's still up there. Good for them. Dogecoin's up there. The founder of Dogecoin left that project a long time ago, right? But Litecoin had been in the top 10 for a while, correct?
Is that true that the founder of Doge left? I think that
Yeah, the
dev's
founder of
still doing his
Doge
thing.
left the project within the first 6 months of creating it because he thought it was a joke.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure. I think he created it as a joke and etc. I don't think they
He said he
worked on
sold
it
his
very
coins.
well,
How does that not be defined as leaving?
right? Because he still built for the protocol and all that, like, didn't he? So it's not really
But he said
leaving
he
it,
sold his
like, but
coins
yeah,
though.
sold a pump or whatever. I don't know. I don't know a lot about that because I can give a shit about Doge
Take
Wait,
half the
profits,
time, to be
everybody.
honest.
Take profits, Jimmy. Even in
So
Doge.
what we see here is that there's only one coin that has no founder, theoretically speaking. Maybe a founder, maybe a team of founders. We don't know. No one will ever know. Who knows? One coin which has a genuine person in charge of it, who's actually an athlete. Actually, behind that T-shirt is a very handsome man, and the rest of them are trying to pretend like they're Satoshi, right? So you have Charles, Brad, you have Amin at Avalanche, you had Do Kwon back in the day, and then the guys in charge of Neo and EOS, and then Cardano, and then Elon Musk. That's basically been the top 10 for the last 3 years. Um, Now, what can we say about that? Let's say Tron had been the top 10, though, for a while. Why did Tron fall out of the top 10? Because Justin Sun sucks a big fat hairy dick. That's why. That's my analysis.
Thank you, Jimmy. And
You're
we're
welcome.
really lucky to have someone that can break it all down so
I bet that's what
simply.
Justin Sun does.
Yeah,
So
man. But I got
educational.
to jump in the shower. I want to hear from Matt and possibly not just Matt.
Make
What's
me
up, Matt?
co-host. Make me co-host.
No, there's no co-host today, man. I gotta get in the shower. I gotta get on a boat. I gotta get to Boston. We're going up to Boston. Whoa, sing it
Yo,
in an
Yeah, that
Irish
Alpha.
song
accent,
sucked
Jimmy.
ass, dude.
Wait a minute.
Whoa,
I
Wait
whoa,
a
never,
whoa.
minute. Wait a
I
minute.
never really liked
Alpha.
the Irish, to be honest. I
Wait a
never
Oh,
liked
minute.
them.
Jimmy,
Jesus.
give me a second. Give me a second, Jimmy. Alpha. So you hold on, bro. So you're holding Coffee and Crow early this morning. It was real quiet in your background. I didn't hear the wife and the kids. And now you're talking about getting in the shower. So it sounds like your routine is
You can't
Coffee and
hear it?
Crow, shit,
It's the
then
Sunday
shower.
quickie.
So you already you took a shit with us sitting here talking to you, bro.
Oh, stop. You don't have to break down my whole morning schedule. Levi, tell him where we're
God,
Let me
going,
just
please.
say something. I gotta disagree with you, WTF.
Where are
If
we
he
going?
wants to take a shit in the shower, he can go right ahead. I don't care.
Oh, all
I've done
right.
that many times, many
Jimmy,
times.
you take the wheel. I'm jumping in the shower.
I just want to say something about the Irish. You cannot trust them.
Good morning, everyone.
So,
Matt,
Foul
Matt.
ball. I was turning the water on. Go ahead, Matt.
How we doing today? I hope everyone's doing well.
can you shut the fuck up and
Yes,
just
sir.
start
Oh
talking?
my God, leave him alone.
What the fuck?
So I wanted to stop in just real quick because I have a package deal. Trying to move some degens real quick because I got some opportunity that came across my table. So I figure I'd throw it
Bro,
out
this sounds
there.
like the boiler room. Are you fucking Vin Diesel right now? Can you just get it on? Get the show on the road.
You got 15K, come buy my degens, bro. 3 of them right now, 15K. Come get them.
Boom. Put your money where your mouth is. Bitches.
Boom. Boom.
What's up, Bored Apes?
15K, 3 degens, 1 floor, 2 ranked 7K-ish.
Wait,
Somewhere
that's
around
not
there.
bad at all, dude.
Hey
I
Wait,
know.
Matt,
7,000 Crow?
Matt,
That
I'll
blows what the
swap
fuck
you.
right out of a right
Matt,
out.
look
No,
in the jumbotron. I'll swap you, bro.
no swap. No swap. Straight up and down.
Board
Straight
Ape, you
up and
got
down.
something to ask? Because it says you draw cartoons and do commentary on things you find interesting. But at the same time, when I look through your profile, it says there that you like that you suck. I mean, sorry, you eat pizza? Man, you're a confusing person.
Oh my God, it's the Jimmy Show. I'm muting myself. Go
That
ahead.
pizza. I
Go
think
ahead,
it's
Apes.
Bitcoin Pizza Day. So I saw a lot of tweets regarding that, and I found some of those interesting. So I ended up reading. But I just wanted to quickly understand what's the topic of this forum right now. Could you explain?
We have no fucking clue,
Right
bro.
now, I got it, Alpha. Right now, the topic is Bored Ape Tunes. So what's up with that, bro?
I just want to say that I am coming up with my own NFT collection called Potatoes.
Oh, get the
It's
fuck
right.
out of here, Jimmy. Go,
You
go on
can't
the
trust
Bored
the
Apes.
Irish, Jimmy. Jimmy, you got me really ready to roll up some marijuana early on Sunday morning, bro.
I've never smoked that stuff in my life. I don't know why I keep mentioning that green puffy powder, smoke the magic dragon stuff.
Dude, I'm gonna smoke weed, be high, and go to church, bro. I'm gonna actually be high in church fucking with you. Damn it.
Why
My
would you do that?
75
Don't you want
year
to
old
listen to the
father
pastor?
speaks about weed more fluently than
All
you do,
right, y'all.
Jimmy.
I'll be back.
Oh shit,
See
Matt's
you in
the
the
only
burrow,
sane one
bro.
up here.
Can I ask Kronos Watch, why is it that Liam Neeson is the most famous Irish actor in history?
Man, that's because he has a certain special set of skills, and he'll find you,
He's an
Jimmy.
awful actor. He's the world's worst actor. He
But he
acts the
will
exact
find you,
same way
Jimmy.
in every single movie.
He will find you. And he'll use his special, particular set of skills to break
Dude
the
is
neck
70
of that
years old.
otter. He's gonna break that otter's neck, bro, with 2 fingers.
Wow.
I've got soapy hands, Jimmy. Keep it interesting and bring some people up here.
Ooh, I think my nipples got hard thinking about soapy hands.
Stop it.
You know what? I just gotta say a few things. The first thing is that, have you ever heard of Irish food? I haven't.
No, the
But
funny thing is Alpha is over there playing with his Irish Spring soap.
Hey, Jimmy.
It's goddamn
yes.
Dr. Bronner's, man.
Liam
Get
Neeson.
with it.
Liam Neeson it does the same role in every movie by choice. I heard him on on a podcast, and he legit doesn't want to do anything else because he doesn't get to kill people. He said,
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Yo,
He's a pretty
somebody
cool dude.
fucking cast me for some roles with his ass because
I
I'm all
was
about
thinking
killing
maybe
people.
he should be the new James Bond. What do you think?
"I don't know that he's that
Not
good
a
of an
bad
actor."
idea.
No, he's not James Bond material.
No, but
I'm more
he
James
Really?
Bond material than
he
he is.
straight up said he's. I was listening to a podcast called Smartless, and it's got Jason Bateman, the guy who played the Sean something who played what's his name from Will and Grace, the really flamboyant neighbor and best friend. And
You
then
mean the faggy guy?
yeah, and Will Arnett all do a podcast together called Smartless, and they had Liam Neeson on, and
Wait,
they're
Will Arnett, the brother of the guy who apparently wanted to eat people?
I don't know, I didn't hear that, but he's the guy that does the Lego movies, and he does the Reese's commercials, and he's Lego Batman. And he was also on SNL, and he was in Arrested Development with Jason Bateman. But anyway, they had Liam Neeson on the show, and they were like, "You were always he hit his
Oh, it's the
100th
wrong person.
he hit his 100th movie in his lifetime," and they're like, "As long as you've been in the show business, that's 4 movies a year, every year for your whole career." And they're like, "Don't you just want to get behind a like animated
Well,
show?"
let's
And
not forget his wife died a long time ago, right? And I guess he just wants to make movies because he wants to make sure his daughter's financially secure, even though
sure,
his daughter's like 30 years old now.
sure, but they're like, don't you just want to take a break? Step back, do a little rom com, or something that is just so much not so intense on the body. I mean,
I don't think he even remarried either.
you're 70 years old, and he goes, "Yeah, I don't know about that because then I don't get to kill people." And Jason Bateman goes, "Well, maybe you could just have a dream sequence like during Thanksgiving or something where you just start stabbing people in the face." And he's like, "No, I just want to kill people." Dude, he's so fucking dope. Liam Neeson is legit.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that guy was Army Hammer, by the way. Army Hammer. I apologize. He was the person who wanted to eat those people.
All right. So I see some hands up here. I'm gonna go ahead and do the opposite of what everyone else would do. I'm gonna talk over them. No, I'm just playing. Board Ape Tunes. What's up, bro?
If he's not gonna talk, I'll talk because don't trust the Kronos Watcher. He's Irish.
Stop it. Even with wet hands, I could co-host these two so that the audience knows what's up down there. Truck is in charge. You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
trust
So
the watcher
yeah, so
financially, emotionally.
He's taking a shit, man. He's touching his phone.
It's a shower, Jimmy.
That's
Don't touch
dirty.
the boot.
It's all good.
I'm
You
glad you
got the
guys at least
manager of the
agreeing on
manager.
Liam Neeson at least.
You got the manager of the manager up here, bro. I got this.
Let me
So,
ask. Let me ask you a question. Who's
Kronos
better
Watcher,
looking?
what's going on with you, bro?
Wait,
I
who's
hate to
better
do
looking?
Jimmy like,
Liam
God damn it,
Neeson
Jimmy.
or Pierce Brosnan? Liam Neeson or Pierce Brosnan? They're about the
I
same
know it's
age now.
funny to a point. It's funny
Pierce
to a point.
Brosnan.
No, no,
Pierce
I'm trying.
Brosnan is
I'm
the
trying to
guy.
figure out who's more handsome.
No
Yo,
one
Pierce
fucking cares.
Pierce Brosnan is the guy, bro. But Kronos Watcher, what's going on,
Yeah,
my man?
not much. I was wondering, had anybody heard about Agora and the kind of the drama going on over there? I presume not
No,
personally.
could you
Didn't
please enlighten the space this
Agora?
morning?
So the Agora NFT marketplace on Kronos, at
It means
least.
marketplace in Greek,
Very cool. That's interesting.
not in
Because
Irish though.
there is an there is an Agora that was
You know what the
already,
word
I
for
think,
marketplace
Jimmy,
in
I'm
Irish is?
fucking
It's called
Bushu.
launched.
I swear
Tesco.
to God.
Jimmy,
It's
you're
called
gonna end up
Tesco.
down bottom.
I gotta get soap all over the screen. I'm gonna be pissed off.
He's
Watchers
that
on some shit here. Agora. We were supposed to talk about it yesterday.
he's back down bottom. I hate to do that to Jimmy, but I'm listening to Agora.
So basically, I always wondered, and um, I can't remember, did I actually get an answer? I think I stupidly asked in a space what the marriage was between the original website and themselves, and then started to wonder to myself, wait, is this the official Agora team? Because they're already launched in Polygon. So now I definitely need to find the answer on what happened there. But essentially, a new dev has taken over Agora, and there's also been a bit of drama, it seems, over some original funds and how they've been managed in the takeover and that. So I'm going to share the tweet here. You should just take the time to read it if you want. But I'm just clicking through now to get the thread and find one or two of the interesting statements in it. One thing here he said was the old team did what they know how to do best. They ran away and put all the blame on me. They had been looking for a scapegoat to take the fall for Agora. Now they found a perfect one. They were the ones that had access to the MMF team, so they pulled the plug. We were supposed to have an AMA session with 21. Uh, he's tagged here as Blockchain Works that same day, but unfortunately they got to him first and asked him to cancel. I really wonder why they are scared of people hearing the other side of the story. And I'll just throw it out there. I wonder if they're scared because they were never actually Agora, or if it's Agora, they don't want to hurt their reputation back over home on Polygon, I believe it is. So a little update with some rumor, conjecture. None of this is confirmed.
Spice meter
Yo,
11. Let's go.
my God, my God. I
I was
appreciate you
there
coming in
with
with the news.
21 when they canceled, man. It was some bullshit. That was Friday. That was Friday.
And that was an AMA that is definitely needed. Definitely needed. Oh
Yeah,
man, see
so
man, what happened, man? It's like what happened to the speaker box, bro? What happened to the speaker box?
yeah, I
I
wonder
understand
as well.
I understand
Sorry,
it's a
WJ.
Sunday quickie and we're trying to make this fast while Alpha's over there shitting and showering and shaving. But I see another hand up. Just it K, bruh. What's up, bro?
That's correct, lads. Just wanted to say that that Jimmy guy's a real piece of shit and he's bad for your space.
We love Jimmy around here.
He's all good.
It's just we have our moment. He's that token character that comes in, raises hell, and sometimes he gets to kick it, sometimes he doesn't. Today I wasn't with the shits. It's early Sunday morning. He got me rolling up. I got to go to church
He's
with
just an otter, bro.
slanted eyes, bro,
Trying to
and
get a
it's not
nut.
cool. We got Joe Q coming up the time warp. Pretty sure he has something positive to say to the space this morning.
So, Joe,
What's up, everyone? Sunday mornings are for peace and happiness. Fridays afternoons are for spicy, spicy, spicy.
oops.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Hopefully I heard my name because I was just in the process of going through the time warp.
Yeah, I was letting the world know that you were coming up here with the positivity, man. This guy right here is probably the most
Let the
positive
world
person
know.
to know
Yeah, I'm just,
that I know in Web3.
I'm truly
I'm
saying it.
coming.
I truly mean it. If you're struggling to find that peace and happiness for the moment, put your phone down, turn the TV off, get your butt outside. If your Zen kind of thing is crawling in the walk-in closet and turning off the lights, do it. You know, we're talking about you and your mindset. Whatever works for you, make it happen. Stepping down to listen, and if it gets too spicy, I'll jump in and do a smackdown and reset the room.
Hell yeah, Joe, always come up here and whip out that belt and let these people know what time it is, man.
Don't
Shit.
make Joe come back up here. What's up?
Oh, yo, Joe, I was in a space yesterday and that big workout fella, Donovan, pulled up in there, man. Big shout out to him, man. I'm loving that content.
Oh yeah, he is one of the reasons why I say I am not worried about me being doxxed. He's one of them. The other one is
Exactly.
the other one that's out in Texas. These guys don't play games. You know, I don't really need them to have my back, but I know they got my back. So if you see,
They're supposed to have your back. Those are your kids, right?
oh yeah, if you see DQ
Oh man.
in the lobby, smack him up. He is now a proud owner of a Thunder token. I also onboarded my daughter last night, and she is a proud owner of the Thunder token also.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Shouting
That's what I'm talking.
Yo,
shouting out that
Alpha, stop jumping around the room naked, bro. I can hear stuff slapping
that
around.
that
Chill.
is not the image I want in my head right now. WTF? Yeah, you know, it was almost out, but you put it back in. So shame on you. But
shame.
there are
Shame. It's
two
like every
giveaways.
15 seconds he's got to bring it up.
There are
We
two
got to let.
giveaways going right now. One, I know the starting date and the ending point. There is a giveaway of 1 ETH token from mint number 223 to 300. There is a 42,000 Thunder giveaway from 222 to an undetermined number as of right now.
We're going to make that 300 because that's a good one. That's a good number.
Okay, so there's a double giveaway right now where you have the possibility to win 42,000 Thunder coin and a ETH Thunder token. So get out there and mint. Last I saw last night, we were probably about 255. So that means we've got 45 more to go. You know, if it happens in a day, so be it. If it happens in a month, same thing. Little buys go a long way. Stepping down.
Big facts. Thank you, Joe.
That's what's up. Now I'm gonna move in the flow of the hands, man. We got Doc. We got Web
What's up,
3.
Doc?
What's up, brother? How you guys doing this morning? I kind of jumped the line. I think the Kronos was ahead of me, but I wanted to let you know I posted the Smart List podcast. It's hilarious. I tried to tweet it and share it to put it up on the Jumbotron, but I went to the Kronos web or profile and tweeted it there as well. So maybe pop it up there. It's hilarious. It's worth a listen. These three idiots are so funny. But the other reason, shit, I totally lost my train of thought. It's too early in the morning, bro. Maybe I'll get it back. I'll jump in and say something if I can remember.
Go ahead, man. Take a fat dab, bro. Take a fat dab like I just did. Put on your Sunday's best. Make sure you smell like a bunch of marijuana when you go to church and you hug the pastor.
Dude, if I did a bunch of marijuana, I wouldn't be able to walk. My brain from being blown up is so jacked that if I took a big dab, I'd be on here like pretending I was talking to God on the phone. I'd be like, but God, seriously, I could have done so much more with my life. I'm so sorry.
Big shout out to Jimmy. Big shout out to Jimmy.
Lots of love, Jimmy. And by the way, yesterday at the wedding, I forgot that I had a half-smoked joint in my breast pocket of my shirt. So everybody I hugged said the exact same thing. And I couldn't
Was she
figure it
just
out.
smacking your
The first
ass,
10
bro?
people, I was like, yeah, because they used to say that to me as a teenager too. You know, you smell like weed. But
Big shout out to Lizzie for smacking Alpha's ass to let
did
us
you
know
hear
that he's still
Oh my
naked in there,
god!
bro.
Excellent.
Hey,
Come
yo,
on,
Chronos
Alpha.
I'm gonna
watching,
do
what's
a
going on,
Joe.
bro?
I'm stepping back down to listener. What's up, Web 3?
All right, Web 3, what's going
Web3
on, man?
Africa. Can I hear
Yeah,
from you?
man. Yeah, man.
That's my
Sorry,
guy.
man. I realized I was muted.
And you changed
Alpha.
your picture up on us.
Oh yeah. You are building the logo, so we want to get the brand and everything set. You
Nice.
Oh,
know,
very
onboarding and
cool,
everything.
man.
So
Savage.
yeah. Is it cool?
It's
Do you like
good.
the
It looks
logo?
good.
It's
Should we
dope.
make
All
it?
right.
It should be W3A like fully though, maybe in the profile picture. Just go full on with the
Mm,
square,
Yeah, zoom it in.
maybe. Yeah. Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
I feel you. I feel you. Sure. Yeah. So this guy, you know Chimster.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He came into my. He was like, the Chimp Club has some awesome like projects that they're about to build. So I should hold on to my chimp. So I just want a gist about that. Like any sneak peek. Like what are you guys building on?
Great question. Great question. Um, not financial advice. The only thing that I'm gonna say is buy more chimps, bro, and find your specific chimp. I'm working
Yeah.
hard to pick up as many of these hard hat chimps as I can, but I see that people keep hearing me say that, so they're jacking the price up,
Bro,
bro.
someone picked up a hard hat with angel wings last night, and I saw the tweet this morning. I was like,
What did they
no
get it for, bro? How
way.
much? What did they pay for it?
I think it was like 2K.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about
Whoa,
right there. Yo,
that's
NFT,
tempting.
NFT goals, bro. I think you just followed me back, or I just followed you back. One of the two, bro. What's going on?
Um, What's good, my G?
Um, it's Sunday morning and I'm stoned already. What's up?
Bro, I'm smoking on this Oleo oil field right now. I got some viola too.
Did you
Isn't
say
it
oil
cool how
field?
yeah, it's called oil field.
Wow.
It's 72% so it tastes better than it gets you high. It doesn't get you like as high as some of the other ones, but
Dirty. Let's go.
let's fucking no 72. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oleo's always pretty fire. Oleo's on point. I like the laser cat. I don't know if you guys are from Colorado, but I fuck with
Bro,
that. I
I'm gonna
literally
start
just
posting my PO box again. I swear to God, we don't we don't play around. I need to
I'm
taste this shit.
posting my ox addy, man, because I'm seeing all these cool ass people in here that need to donate to the cause, bro.
let's fucking go. I
I
literally just
remembered what I was gonna say. Just so y'all know, if you've been tinkering around and like weighing your options and trying to decide if you were going to mint a boomer, you should do it now because it'll mint out today. It's going to be done today.
That is
Uh,
FFA, people. Fucking financial advice.
I,
Take
Yo,
it.
I,
no financial advice. I'm just saying, if you've been thinking about it and are like,
No,
well,
that's
I'll wait
from
and
me.
see.
That's financial advice from me.
Oh,
Fucking
okay.
listen to your doctor, please.
Yeah, 'cause they sold out. They sold like almost 40% in the last 48 hours, and in the last like 24 hours, they've moved 30% of them, and there's 745 left.
Pew, pew,
how
pew.
many have you looked on there? How many unique wallets are there?
It's over 700 and some. They posted it a bit ago. It's growing like crazy. There was no, maybe it was. I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on this, but I swear they said it was pushing 900 unique wallets.
That would make sense because here's what I'm thinking. Boomers is a vibe, first of all. First and foremost, it's not just because I'm turning 40. Boomers is the word. And like as a tech, like I think that because they push for 10 to hold 10, like that's a goal, at least for me and for anyone who knows what's up with boomers. Definitely hold 10. Um, then I think like 900, 1,000 is like a healthy number of holders so far, for sure. For sure, for sure.
Yeah, but it's just been blowing up, dude. In this market, and with everything with as slow of a start as they got, considering the market conditions and everything, they you know they just started blowing up, dude. This last 24 hours, it won't make it till this evening. It might finish in the next like 6 hours.
Hey, Doc, we're going to get
So
rich, boys. We're all going to get rich. That's how it works. That's how capitalism works. You
Yes,
understand? Yeah, you
I knew
understand?
it.
We can all
I
get
knew
rich
it.
off of this scheme. You just sell
See,
your
I told
cartoons,
you.
your little cartoons. They're cute. They're cute and they're unique. You understand? You understand? They're cute and they're unique. You make them suck a little dick. You make them suck a little dick, touch the little balls, and then you make big money.
Who's this,
Then
Jimpy's
you
brother?
make big fucking money. Shut the fuck up, Alf.
Oh
Thank you,
man,
man. I couldn't
I
get
was
to the phone fast enough.
right. I was putting my shirt on.
that wasn't me, just everybody, so everybody knows that.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was
please. And Natalie, if you didn't stop listening like 20 minutes ago, I don't know what you're doing. Please abort, abort, abort. This recording is not for you. Joe Q, go ahead.
Hey, when
They're
you
coming out of the
jump up,
woodworks today, bro. Save me.
when you jump up,
Never again in the shower, truck. I don't know why you guys did that to me.
when you jump up and say, "Hey, there's a mint going on," make sure you say where it's minting, because I'm sure there's a couple people going, "What? What? Let me jump over here. It's not there. Wait, where's it at?" So someone
sorry
give a
about
shout
that.
out of where it's minting.
It's Boomer Squad in a boomersquad.io. I'm gonna post it on Kronos's page so he can pop it up there on the jumbotron here.
And although I did hear some kind of attack stuff, and sure, it was probably tongue in cheek. Hopefully, it was tongue in cheek this morning on Kronos
Oh,
Watcher.
baby. It's tongue in
A,
something. I don't know.
a huge shout out to Kronos Watcher. Don't let the funk bring you down, because what you do is a value to everyone in this community. And if they don't think it is, hey, it truly is a value to me. And
Me?
I'm still waiting on some updated graphics so I can get your banner completed.
Yes, sir. We must
Stepping
talk.
down.
I had some details. Try and make it long term, shall we say, so I can really keep it for a while. So we got to talk. But it should be simpler a job for you too. But just to say, Joe's doing so much work. He's amazing. Him and Cutie too.
I know. I'm
So
trying. I don't want to burn them out, but like they
I know.
motivate me. Like Joe is on my ass, not just with the giveaways. So like this type of shit, this is what pushes all of us forward. We should all be motivating each other to do better,
Pause.
do more. What? What did I say now?
We do not want Joe on your ass, especially this morning with the shit that we've already figured out. And
Bro, I got my pants on.
we heard how your ass jiggled when Lizzie slapped that joint. It sounded like that motherfucker jiggle like a mug, bro. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I'm gonna
Nat.
send you a picture of us at the wedding yesterday.
Pause.
We were
Talk
looking
about
good.
pause. Motherfuckers say jiggle.
Okay,
No
Alpha,
jiggle, jiggle.
just know, Alpha, there are two solid things that I'm waiting to send you. I wanted you to physically call me. I think I might actually have your phone number now because you shipped me something, but I will not call
Bro,
if I have not
everybody that
been.
I ship stuff to has my full name and phone number. Thanks, UPS, you
Hey,
motherfuckers.
but the funny thing is that you could call Alpha's phone. He doesn't answer, but he will return the call. He's not. He's
Definitely check the voicemail out. I get a lot of compliments on the voicemail. And yes, I'll just put it out there since it's recorded. It's the guy from CBS News. So, I mean, CBS Sports. So, like the Olympics and all. That's why you recognize the voice.
damn. I
Yes,
was
we're
hoping it
getting
was
on the
Al
boat.
Roker.
Let's go. You're not even dressed. That is not true. You're in your underwear. Oh my god.
Shout it
I'm
out!
out of
Shout it
here.
out!
God, you get
But
away with
Alpha,
nothing,
I
dude.
truly do have two things that will need some Web3 development and will be a huge positive. It's something that's not in the spaces or in the community right now. I know I've already given you one, if not two. This one is going to be huge, especially in the next 6 months. So please get back to me. It's going to be something good. And if you want to
I'm gonna call
incorporate it
you
in,
from the car. I think my father is gonna drive, believe it or not. So I'm gonna have
that's
some
fine.
time
Give
in
me
the
a
car.
call and I'll answer calls today coming from funky numbers.
I'm gonna be
But
in the office,
It's not funky, bro.
riding shotgun in the office.
His government pops up on the caller ID, bro. It's not. It's not that bad.
so stepping back.
Yo, hey, I love how Joe pulls up. He talks his shit. He's like, respectfully, I'm gonna go sit my ass back down. That's like when Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. He's like, smack. Let me go sit down real quick.
Turn and walk right back to your seat. That's it.
Hell yeah.
He's the mic dropper. Joe Q, the mic dropper.
Yo, big shout out to Jello Mode. We got Mr. Woke down there. My guy Crolin, man. Crolin changes his PP every day, bro. And when I say that's the most gangster shit I've ever seen, it's gangster. Our language has been horrible this morning. I have to say that out loud because I walked away from my children and my wife as they were getting ready for church, and I'm taking the trash out in my boxers. My ass ain't jiggling, Alpha. Gotta let you know that. My ass don't jiggle.
I'm glad everyone can live vicariously through us in our boxers on a Sunday. That's what Crow Fam is all about. And I don't care who you are. That's what's up. You know who's up here? Crypto Danny 420, man. What's up, Danny? Take us to church, baby.
Yo, I've been up here for a minute. I'm just brushing my teeth right now. And what WTF and a truck stole my thunder too. Like I was just gonna point out Crolin's PFP. It's like has me like LOL in real life right now, IRL.
Bro, those are the best, man. When I say like today, it looks like Ibisus is growing a beard. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, man, I fucking love those, man, because you have to zoom in on it. It's not, yeah, it's a little raunchy, but the thing is that if you don't zoom in it, you don't know what the hell it is. You have to actually go and take your time to go not mind your own fucking business to see what it is.
Do
So,
you think he caught the fish though? That's $1 million question.
bro, if he caught the fish, then I give up.
Hey, did I ever tell you about the blind guy that walks by the fish market every morning?
And he's like, "Good morning, ladies."
Good
Yeah, I
morning,
know.
ladies, you motherfucker.
That's horrible, man.
That's
Bruh.
my mother's favorite joke.
The
Oh
Afro
yeah.
Man song. I
You
love
taking
that
those
song.
sneakers? My son just came down here, clowned me, and then grabbed a fresh pair of kicks. He's just like y'all.
That's what the hell I'm talking about. That's
This
what the hell I'm
kid
talking about.
out of control.
Hey, look, I'm a size 11, bro. I'm a size 11.
Not a bad one to be.
I have to ask about Crow Kicks.
What's up?
Haven't got the rundown.
Crow Kicks is your exclusive sneaker giveaway channel for Kronos, bro.
Right.
Open to collaborations with anyone, not just Island Thunder. You want to give
Like
away some kicks?
Nike?
Yeah, we love the Nikes.
I'm
They
looking
call
Where
to
them
did
do a
Nikes.
the
collaboration, man.
where did the Island
Collabs.
Thunder Nikes come from?
I can't disclose that, but I
Okay.
will let you know. Not the same place the Psycho Kitties get theirs from. Oh,
Don't ya know?
oh, shit! Spicy on a Sunday. Okay, come on. All right, I gotta go.
Yeah, I thought the ferry was 5 minutes ago.
Damn. It gets quiet in here really fucking quick, bro. I don't
Yo,
know.
yo, I just wanted to come up and say good morning to y'all. I love the Crow family. It's because of y'all I actually bought a little bit of Crow. I was exclusively like XRP. So yeah, man. I always when I see the space, I try to pop in. I haven't been in for a couple weeks, been focused on in real life stuff, so I didn't know we weren't allowed to have potty mouths in here. But fuck it, right?
Well, look, NFT,
Making
not
an effort.
financial advice, bro, but welcome on over. Welcome. But check out the Jumbotron because my DJ and cat is definitely taking offers, baby. You're not gonna find too many of these with vibe
Nah, dude, I'm
traits.
looking for that 3-pack for 15. Who was selling that 3-pack for
That was
15?
Matt. Go slide
I'm
into the
I'm
borough.
on
He's in the
that.
borough.
I'm
But
on that
yeah,
ass, Matt.
this
NFT,
motherfucker got to go.
how are the psychedelics doing, NFT? Do you hold one or not?
I hope you weren't asking me.
Wait, the bio pills? Is that what you're talking about?
No, so NFT Goals, I think, has a We Are the Night Psychedelics Anonymous NFT banner.
Oh, I
They're a
see
pretty
this.
badass 3D project. I don't know what happened with them in the end. I can't remember was it BAYC
Bro, shout out all the
5724?
projects in his bio. Invisible Friends,
You're,
The
you're doing
Littles,
amazing.
Be Friends.
Mm.
Doing amazing. We're about to get
Solid.
a drop, so we're about to get a token drop. We've been accumulating. He's been
Nice.
taking snapshots since the beginning. He has like a whole game theory. I'm not like super into the game theory. There's people that are much smarter than me that try to work all that out. So basically, there's different components that were you purchase one in the beginning, and then there was 2 claims or 3 claims so far, and then you have to burn the 3 different components to make psilocybin, which is also going to generate psi, which is going to be used for the purchases within the ecosystem. It's pretty intricate. The guy is really on his game.
That's some very cool deflationary tactics right there. I like that.
It's
Like,
really
what's the
complicated, and I don't do it justice. Like, you have to go into one of the spaces. These guys are nuts, cult following. Like, I hold
what's
one
the
since Mint. Yeah, I
what's
hold
the
one since Mint. I hold a full set. And apparently he's rewarding people that have held since Mint. I mean, I don't know. The whole set together is worth like 7 Ethereum. It's
yeah,
not doing
what's the
bad.
Bored Apes? What's the Bored Apes number? I follow him elsewhere. I just can't remember him right now.
I think it's like
But
2475 or something.
is that it? Sorry,
The
yeah.
Yeah, Voltura. Voltura.
Voltura, that's his name. .eth, yeah. Yeah. Pretty public character, and launched it organically that way, it seems.
Louis
Did all the
Gale.
giveaways and everything, and
Yeah, his name's Louis Gale.
right, so he's doxxed now and everything.
Oh, he's been doxxed. Yeah, he's been doxxed. He's been meeting up with the holders. He like what he does is for like people around the world. Like if they have like a legit meetup with other PAs, he'll pick up the bar tab. He's like, keep going. Like, let's get over 3K. Like, you guys can't fucking drink for anything, like he's really cool, man. It's really a unique experience to be part of that community. I'm not gonna lie. Even though there was like a meetup in Miami, I'm not like super close to downtown Miami. I'm like a 45-minute drive, and like for me just to get like out of the proximity, like the 5-mile radius of my house,
Bro, it
it's
sounds
really
like
rough.
you're over there in Fort Myers or some shit, bro.
No. I'm not that far. I'm not that far. I'm over
Okay,
here.
okay,
I'm like 20 minutes. I'm like 20 minutes north of Fredale. So
okay, bro. You sound real stoned this morning, bro. Really fucking stoned.
didn't I tell you what I was smoking?
Yeah, you
And
did.
that's the
bro.
oil fields, man. I
That shit
remember.
Bro,
sounds
listen
crazy.
to this. I went to Illinois, and whatever. Illinois is like not really that great. So, but I got these capsules because I'm on this keto diet. So like when you get edibles, you don't want the sugary gummy deals, right? Like I wanted to save the carbs, so you get the capsules. Well, these capsules are like the sleepy time capsules, and they also, I read, have melatonin. So now I'm like all
God.
out of it.
Oh, they're just trying to put you to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm over here fighting an uphill battle. Whatever.
Yo, once you go like pure THC distillate, you like never go back. Like once you get that distillate, like it's like 99% pure THC. You just
gotta,
slap
like,
it into
add
like those vegan capsules, and then you just pop it back. It's keto friendly, and you're good for like days.
All right, I'll be posting my PO box. No joke. So 6 minutes here. Joe Q.
Kronos of the West. Just so you know, I tagged you in a link to the Boomer Squad Mint page as per requested.
Gangster. Joe Q,
Okay,
what's popping,
yeah.
bro? What's popping? I know you got something positive to say this morning.
Actually, it's me. Ha ha ha.
Hey, cutie.
Hi guys, how's everybody doing?
Cutie?
Awesome.
Oh, just sitting here having coffee and listen to all you yahoos for a minute with Joe Q. Did you guys notice the Jumbotron? Take a look at the graffiti brick background. Guess whose that belongs to?
Graffiti background. I'm not seeing it yet.
It's posted on the Jumbotron.
It's this. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple that have been really delayed getting up there.
Joe Q posted 3 of them. Anyways, mine is number 238, I think it is, or 234.
Got the vest.
On the
and my
den.
Oh, I see it. One to the right. Yes.
Yeah, top right. That's a cool one.
Wicked.
I'm selling it for $1 million. I'm selling it for $1 million Cro. So there you go. I have offers. It's kind of funny because I've not experienced that before, but I actually have offers for it that started out at 14,000 and now they're up to 20,000. So, and I said, no, thank you. Thank you,
Bless
but no
their
thank you.
hearts. No,
I
thank
know.
you. That's a good feeling.
I
don't
know,
know
right?
what it
I was
feels
kind of
like
excited
except
about it.
Ask them if they
yeah, it sounds
ever
like a good
rejected and if there's any issues.
Oh, and a question for you guys too, because I'm newer to it. But when you have an offer and when you hit the reject button, has anybody had any problems with it or anything like that? Is there something special you have to do, or
Don't want to accidentally sell it.
because I don't want to accidentally
Sell it.
sell it.
Yeah, it can be a very anxious moment hitting the reject button. Not because you're gonna lose the offer, but because we've seen all types of crazy stuff happen where people think they're rejecting an offer and they accept it and then their thing is gone for $1. We don't really know why these things happen because we're not there when people fat thumb these things or
That's
sweating
why
them.
I don't ever reject an offer. I
Yeah, you
just
can
leave
just
them.
leave them there. You can let them linger.
Good information.
Yeah, let them delete it.
Okay, that was going to be my question. Should I just leave it then and not worry about it? And I have one person, I don't know if it's a gentleman or not, I'm assuming it probably is, that it's been sitting there for a few hours now and he keeps upping it by 1,000 crow every so often. And I just sit there and phone him.
You guys
What
are
the
just letting
fuck?
I can't believe you've had
That sounded
that
like some
happen.
Japanese ghost shit, dude.
I hope
I
that
didn't
was
bring
like
him
a
up.
bunch of
Like,
kids that got to like come up and have a good time. But I'm blown away, Truck. That's like the third time this has happened, and this space has been going on for a half hour.
I've been doing my daughter's hair. I apologize that I got sidetracked here, but bro, that one right
I
there,
mean,
like I
that
just
account
dropped the
literally
baby.
had one follower,
That's more important, though. Your
and it's
daughter's hair takes priority. But
still a
Joe
better
is
chance of
going
being
to
interested in
bring.
Brad. What's up, Brad?
What's going on, man? Good morning. Joe is going to bring some Amish occasionally, so that's just going to happen. I wanted to say,
Is that a
uh,
pastry? Nothing. Go ahead.
oh, you got bacon. I can tell.
It's a
Hey,
dual pod. Go.
on the the bits, just leave it there. You know, I know it sounds sadistic and cruel, but look, they're the one that made a low offer, so I mean, you just gotta be confident and don't sweat it. Just let them twist in the wind. If they don't make an offer that's good enough, then that's their problem. You have a wonderful NFT or domain or whatever it is you're selling, and it's fantastic. It rocks. So you don't have to do anything. You're in the driver's seat. Let them twist in the wind. Let them twist.
It's also a proof of stake too, right? So it's a proof of stake offer. So if they want that
Thank
crow,
you,
they'll just
Danny.
go and get it when they want it. Like they have that crow on the table because like they're willing to like just leave that crow on the table for now. But like if they want it, they'll just get it themselves.
It's a smart contract. They can lock it up in there if they feel like it. You can take it if you want it. You can leave
That's
it there.
why. That's why you never reject it, because they will eventually.
Yeah, never reject. Maybe they just didn't have enough crow transferred out. That's on them. They can always
You've
go
been putting a
move
lot of
something
thought into this,
over.
Brad. You sound like you've been losing sleep.
You cannot recover it once you accidentally hit accept offer. So
That is true.
if you just don't touch it, nothing's going to happen. I mean, if you were trading something like a Kronos Football Club player or something right now, then you could reject it, I guess, if you want, because who cares if it goes away? But like when you're talking about a DGen cat, just if you're not going to sell it, then ignore the offer. Just get off the page. Just don't take the chance. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Did
That is
Truck
great
get
advice,
his boat?
Brad. I hate to,
I
I
was just
hate to do
curious.
this to you. You know I do. But
No, no, don't
I
do
want
it.
to point your
I need
attention
to
to
know
the
about the
clock.
boat.
It is 9 a.m. We are headed to the boat.
matter with you?
And nothing is wrong with me. I'm right on time. Drink some water, brush your teeth, and own your keys, own your crypto. I'll see you at the Red Sox game. Tune in. NSFN? NESN. Second
Lizzie
row,
gonna slap
behind
his
the plate.
ass again. Hell
Let's
yeah.
fucking go. You didn't hear anything. You heard nothing. Goodbye. Love you.
Bye, guys.
Oh my god, will you stop? My mic is on.